Dear students, we are going to see the predecessors and successor. Before knowing the numbers, you should know what is predecessor and what is successor. When you talk about predecessor, pre means the before. Pre means before. You must have seen pre-board examination. So this is predecessor and successor means what? After. We'll take one example. Let's suppose that we have Mukesh, Akash, and Dhirubhai. Now, if you talk about Mukesh and ask who is the predecessor, so who is the predecessor? Minus 1 means Dhirubhai is the predecessor. And who is the successor? After Mukesh. So after Mukesh, Akash is the successor. So Akash is the successor. Dhirubhai is the predecessor of what? Mukesh. We'll take one more example. We have Dasratha, Rama, Aj. So now you have to tell who is the successor of Dasharatha. So Ram is the successor of Dasharatha and Aj is the predecessor. Now, if you talk about Aj, who is the successor? Dasharath is the successor and Nabhag is the predecessor. If you talk about Nabhag, Aj is the successor and Yajard is the predecessor. You have understood? Predecessor means before, successor means after. We take one example. Let's suppose that you have 279. If you write 279, so there is some confusion. It's not the predecessor. Think. After 7, it's not 9. Before 7, it's not 2. Are you able to understand? So here we are not going to say that 9 is the successor and 2 is the predecessor. If you take, so this one will not do. Are you able to understand? Let's suppose that you are writing 7. So what is the next number? 7 plus 1. So you can say 8. And what is the number before 7? So you say 6. So if you talk about 7, what is the predecessor? 6 is the predecessor and 8 is the successor. हिंदी में प्रेडिसेसर को हम पूर्ववर्ती बोलते हैं, सक्सेसर को परवर्ती या अनुवर्ती बोलते हैं. अनुवर्ती माने क्या? आपने देखा ना, अनुसरण करना. अनु माने होता है बाद वाला. तो हमने क्या कहा? बाद वाला मतलब क्या? 7 के जस्ट बाद वाला. बाद वाला मतलब नहीं कि 7 है तो 43. So you can have, if you add 1 to any number, then you get successor. And if you subtract 1 from the number, you get a predecessor. This is what we wanted to learn. We'll see one example. Let's suppose that you have a number 59. What actually we have learned so far? That if you have a number and you add 1, you get successor. And if you subtract 1 from there, from the number, you get predecessor. दी गई संख्या में अगर आप एक ऐड कर देते हो तो आपको परवर्ती मिलता है, और अगर एक सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देते हो, घटा देते हो, तो आपको उसका पूर्ववर्ती मिलता है. सीधी सी बात है. You see one example, if 59. So if you ask what is the successor, so you say 59 plus 1. So what is the successor? 60 is the successor. Are you able to understand? And what is the predecessor? 59 minus 1. 59 minus 1 means what? 58. So 58 is the what? Predecessor and 60 is the successor. Similarly, if you have number 300, what is the successor? Do yourself. Yes. So it is 301 is the successor. And what is the predecessor? Predecessor is 299. Could you understand now? Great. We will see some more questions. Let's suppose that you have 2000. So 2000 you want successor. 2000 plus 1. What actually you are going to have? You are going to have plus 1. So if you have 2000 and plus 1, it becomes how much? 2001. So you should say 2001 is the successor. I'm talking about, remember, this is successor. Just see, this is successor and this is predecessor. This is successor and this is predecessor. We'll go for all. So 2000 plus 1, 2001 is the successor. And if you subtract, if you are having 2000 and then you write minus 1, this is how much? 9991, meaning 1999 is the predecessor. Now think of 9999. You want 9999 plus 1. Just add. This is 0. 1 comes this side. 0. 1 comes this side. 0. 1 comes this side. 10,000. So what is the successor? Successor is 10,000. And what is the predecessor? Predecessor is 9,998. I hope it is clear. It's 9,000, 1,999. Here it is how much? 9,998. So this is the successor and this one is the predecessor. In case you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 34,567, you want to find the successor. Generally, the students write 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is wrong. It's not like this. What should you write? You have to just add. If you add, then it becomes how much? 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. You have to just add 1. And if you want to subtract it, what is the number? You will have 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. You have subtracted 1. Could you understand what is successor and what is predecessor? हमने कहा अगर आपको पूर्ववर्ती चाहिए, जो नंबर है, अगर आपके पास 9,999 है, एक आपने ऐड कर दिया 10,000 हो गया, एक सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया तो हो गया 9,998. Clear? We have another example, 99,999. Just see, 99,999. 99,900. You add 1. If you want, you can do it separately. You can write 9,999 plus 1. Fine. It is 9 plus 1, 10, 0, then again 0, then 0, then 0, then this. What will happen? 99,999. The successor is how much? 1 lakh. You are having like this. 1 lakh is what? Successor. But if you want to get the predecessor, what should you get? Predecessor, how will you get it? It is 99,998. What you have done? 99999 minus 1. It is 8. Here it is 999. Able to understand? So it is 9,998. In case you have 10 lakhs, add 1. Very simple. If you add 1, then you will have, this is 0, 0. Then it is 0, 0, and 1. You have just simply added 1. But in case you are going to get its what? The predecessor, what you will write? You subtract 1. If you subtract 1, then 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Count. 2, 2, 2. What actually you are writing here? Just see. It is like this. 3, 2, 2. That is the C. 3, 2, and it's like this. If you want to subtract 1, then here it is 9, 9, 9, 9, and 9. Means it becomes 9,99,999. So you have understood how to find successor and the predecessor. Let there be any number. It is 1-digit number, 2-digit number, 3-digit number, 4-digit, 10-digit number. Simply add 1 to get successor and subtract 1 to get the predecessor. You can make a family chart. For example, you can write, you are here, here you are here. Before that, you write your father, then you write his father, grandfather, then you write that, and then you check up to which level you are going to go. Similarly, if you want to write you, then you can write your mother, then mother's mother, or mother's father, then his father, then his. Similarly, mother's mother, then mother's 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 mother's. Like this, you find out up to what level you are able to reach. That is a good exercise for you. आपको एक छोटी सी मैं एक्सरसाइज दे रहा हूं कि आप पहले अपना नाम लिखे, उसके पहले पापा का नाम लिखे, पापा के पापा का नाम लिखे, पापा के पापा के पापा का नाम लिखे. आप देखिए आप कहां तक पहुंचते हैं, कहां तक आपके घर वालों को जानकारी है. यही तो हुआ प्रेडिसेसर और सक्सेसर की बात है. और फिर जब आपके बच्चे होंगे तो फिर वो आपके क्या होंगे? सक्सेसर हो जाएंगे. आपके फादर आपके क्या है? प्रेडिसेसर है. दो बातें क्लियर हो गई. हमने जो आपको एग्जांपल दिया था उसमें आई हैव टोल्ड यू दैट मुकेश अंबानीज successor is what? Others are also there, but I have taken one example. His son Akash Ambani and his father Dhirubhai Ambani is what? The predecessor of Mukesh Ambani. Are you able to understand? So this way we have seen what is predecessor and what is successor. हमने देख लिया कि पूर्ववर्ती क्या होता है and परवर्ती और अनुवर्ती क्या होता है. So wish you all the best. God bless. Follow my channel. Write the comment. In case you have any difficulty, write in the comment box. I'll take up those topics and we'll discuss one by one.